Okay, so thank you for sharing the summary. Um, so what is the next section step for you in this?
So, as I said, I think I'm going to continue with the multiple topics, reading multiple topics um, at various points of time. While I was thinking about it, I also thought, considering I anyway have to move, or I am just believing right now that I might move into the scheduling zone at some time, why not I maybe start with a very small part of scheduling?
Okay.
Right? Say take a very, very minute half an hour in a week. Very simple. Some half an hour somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I will push myself to take a book and read.
Okay.
And have a. So I'm just thinking about it right now. I am not finalized on it that this is exactly what I'm going to do.
Okay.
Because even when I say that, it's not fully settling with me. However, I think I can kind of do that. I'll try that right
now. Okay. And how uncomfortable will that be?
Not very uncomfortable that I cannot do it at all. It'll be like, should I do this? That's the kind of uncomfortability. That's the only thing, which maybe is just a step for me to cross. So here is what I'm thinking right now, Rajat. If I will just take next 2 weeks, okay, and put 2 schedules for myself to read a book. Mm-hmm. To read one paragraph. Whatever I need to read in that half an hour, I'll read in that half an hour. Okay? But it will be one of the topics that I'm already reading. That's the whole idea. At that particular point of time, I should have picked up a book and read. Okay. I'm going to check that. If I have not done it, then I'm going to drop this idea. Simple as that. And I'm just going to pick up 2 weeks as a 2 weeks is my target right now. I'm looking at it.
So 2 weeks, half an hour, once in a week.
Once in a week, but it's going to be a scheduled one, which means I'm going to put it in a calendar or something, or put a reminder for myself and saying, hey, book reading time. And whatever time I've actually put, it will be like a
Okay. So in the coming week, which day and time will that be?
Oh, interesting. I haven't thought about it. Today is 16, 17, 18. 16, 17. So 18, 19, 20th, which is a Wednesday. Night before I go to sleep, which will be around, say, at 10 o'clock in the night, 10 to 10:30, I'll read one chapter of one of my topics, which is on 20th.
So 20th, 10
yes.
p.m.
And the following Wednesday, which will be 27th, I think. Yes, 27th I will actually take. I'm going to be traveling at that time, but I will still put that half an hour time for me to read one chapter of one of the books. Okay. So these are the 2 dates I'm giving you, 20th and 27th.
Okay. And what could stop you from doing these?
What could stop me from doing this is if for various reasons, considering I'm traveling, if I have something new or some new plan has come up, or we went out for dinner and we came back late, that could kind of stop me. Since I'm going to be traveling to home, so I'm going to be with my parents at that time. So that's one thing that could stop me. 20th, something that could stop me is if there was some new plan that came up, which is like a dinner, which is I'm going to go out with my wife that particular day, or something else came up. Those are the only things that can stop me. But I don't think otherwise. I'm going to create this. Let's see if that actually
happens. Okay. And what kind of support will you need in just doing this piece?
If you could check with me on the following Monday. So, for example, 20th, the following Monday, if you could just send me an SMS and check if I did that. Or on a Friday. Check on a Friday. Don't wait till Monday. If you could just check on a Friday. Mm-hmm. And the 27th following Friday, if you could send me an SMS just to check on it, I think that would really help.
Okay. I will do that. And so expect a WhatsApp or a SMS from my
side on
both the Fridays of these Wednesdays. And so for me, what I've seen you working today has been about getting your aha moment as well, and figuring out and getting into more uncomfortable zone which you were not planning to.
Right.
As well, but you are now planning to just expect, see how it works for you.
Yes.
So it's good to see that you're trying.
Right.
So I'm wondering now that we are close to the end. So the earlier plan was to get an aha.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
And you seem,
yes, I can share with you that I got an aha moment. Yes.
Right. And the other was being more comfortable with what you're doing with multiple things.
Yes.
Where are you on that?
I think I got both. I think I found an aha moment as to why I was feeling that way in the first place. So I'm walking away with that today. And I think I've also found a newer approach to my whole book reading habit, which I've already started, which is more fulfilling at this particular point of time. So I'm walking away with a lot of fulfillment today.
Sure.
And I have to thank you for this conversation.
Sure. And so I'm going to check with your gut as well. See, what's your gut saying now?
Gut is pretty happy. That's what I would rather say. I think it was a good conversation. I think it's really got me thinking about what I really want to do. And it's going to help me read a lot of more books. I'm looking forward to it.
And I'm looking forward to your opinions.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
And anything else you want to cover today?
No, nothing else. Thank you. Thank you for your time.
Really, thank you so much. And I hope you read a lot of books in the coming days.
Thank you.
Whatever way you read it.